Expectations, you wouldn't understand. Or even yourself, you wouldn't understand. So how much sweat are you willing to lose?
Yo.
How much you willing to win? Pickable.
What's up, Carl Nation? It's your #1 broker with the best full-service wealth management skills in the biz.
Actually, I'm seeing something.
Can't do that.
Yeah, Schwab lets you invest and trade on your own.
Just said some.
They can even manage it for you.
Not to mention, Schwab has a team of specialists for taxes, insurance, and estate planning, all with low fees.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Carl.
Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
The Shaq-a-Roni's back at Papa John's with more pepperonis and over half a pound of cheese.
So many orders, we had to staff up.
I am here to work, people. Where's the garlic sauce?
Is he always here? He's everywhere. We're making you a Shaq-a-Roni for $12.99.
That's right. I live here.
Trains. Trains that use the power of Dell AI and Intel.
We got a coach.
So you arrive exactly where you belong.
Yes, sir.
There's nothing like that Mercedes feeling. Experience the feeling yourself at a local Mercedes-Benz dealer.
But
It's the NBA playoffs.
All right, boy, let's get another one.
Time for liftoff. Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and the Hungry Warriors are back in familiar territory on the hunt for an NBA championship. But Alperen Sengun, Jalen Green, and the young, explosive Rockets are ready to let the world know they belong. 3, 2, 1. Ready for launch. Warriors Rockets tomorrow.
Let's take a look at who's ruling the court.
Hey, right.
Jaden McDaniels in Minnesota played
That's
in all
not-
82. Jay, he was a model of consistency.
Yeah, one of only 9 players to play in all 82 games during the regular season. But he's done it in a variety of ways early on in this game against the Lakers. He's had career highs this year in scoring, rebounding, and assists.
Looks like the Timberwolves come out in a little bit of a half-court zone here. James lobs it up. Hayes couldn't complete it. Reed snatches it out of the air to Randall.
Hayes is a lob threat. He's at 56 lobs.
1921 Atlanta. The moment Heman Perry vows to start a bank to support the community. Where dream homes come true. With small business.
Pacers inching closer to a game-1 victory. Halliburton, foul. And Doc Rivers wants to challenge this call. It's a green light special with 1:32 to go in regulation. We'll take a timeout. Indiana by 15.
Hold on, y'all might get fined for that. That a fun gesture.
Back here at Gamers Fieldhouse, things getting chippy late. Damian Lillard and Tyrese Halliburton. Things getting chippy late. Damian Lillard and Tyrese Halliburton. Some trash talking. And how much are we looking forward to seeing Dame Lillard back in a Bucks uniform?
Hey, he's setting the table right now for what this series is going to be about. Dame, hey, I'm coming back now.
There's a look. Damian Lillard was already talking.
Oh, that man got so much color on the bench.
Trash here to Halliburton.
Giannis initiates A to B contact with his body prior to getting a piece of the ball as the second act. The defensive foul will stand.
Didn't even have to zoom in on that man. Oh, that's just a sweater.
Even when he's not suited up, he's locked in.
Don't worry. That's gonna be they ain't coming back next game, I think. Either game 2 or game 3. We're gonna see how that goes.
This other win or go home game of the night was spectacular in Atlanta. It looked like it might be a snooze for a bit as Tyler Hero and Miami are out and running off the miss on the alley-oop. Kyle Anderson, the lead for Tyler Hero, and give me all three of these. The Heat would lead by as many as 17 in the first half, but they have an NBA high 9 games they have lost when they led by at least 15 points. The Hawks do not go quietly into the offseason. Down 6, check that, make it 3. Trey with the big hit. Now tied at 88, that lead's gone, and you know Trey's ready to pull. And Atlanta, that building was on fire. They're up 3. Onyeka Okongwu, he hit a 3, then the steal. He was tremendous in this game. 28 points in 50 minutes of action. The Hawks now up 6, and it looks like Miami's on the ropes, but they're not. You talk about Heat culture, you can roll your eyes or you can see it. There it is. Hero had 30, 8 boards and 7 assists. Bam Adebayo loses it as the shot clock hits 0. There is the tip-in from Haywood Highsmith.
At the end of that game, there was a lot of like, how did that go in?
Boards and 7 assists. Bam Adebayo loses it as the shot clock hits 0. There is the tip-in from Haywood Highsmith. That was a huge play. 3-point game. Trey down the lane, off glass, looking for an and one, no, but Atlanta's down 1. After a foul, Hero makes just 1 of 2. I thought Trey would pull from 3 in the win. Instead, attack gets the game tying scoop. Wiggins went for the block, just misses it. We're tied at 106. He called timeout. I didn't get this. Hero's just standing in the backcourt. Complete. I mean, I don't even know. Just didn't. One part of the play, Andrew Wiggins had a look at it, doesn't make it. We go to overtime. In overtime, Davion Mitchell takes over. Only had 7 in regulation. He hits a 3. It's a 4-point game. Great pass, quick pull, 3 more from Mitchell, and Atlanta's lead is 7.
Davion was big.
Takes over. Only had 7 in regulation. He hits a 3. It's a 4-point game. Great pass, quick pull, 3 more from Mitchell, and Atlanta's lead is 7. The lead is 6, and this is a huge sequence. You see Trae Young kind of thought he could grab the rebound casually, but Mitchell keeps it alive, and then as Hero drives, this sort of a hockey assist. Tick, tack, and toe. Huge 3. That's it. That's all, as Mitchell was the monster in overtime, and the Heat win by 9.
I know how badly
time, and the Heat win by 9.
I know how badly our group wanted to get in this thing. I could see that in their. I could see it in their eyes. I could feel it, with their hearts. This group has grown closer together, from all these adversities. I'm so grateful that we're in the playoffs. If you have big aspirations, to compete for a title, you got to get an invitation first, into the playoffs. So tonight, I just want our guys to enjoy this. We've been through a lot.
In his research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox. A moment.
Nostra.
Another season, another 8 seed for Miami. Last year, they dropped the series to the eventual champs from Boston in gentleman's sweep, 5 games. The year before, they reached the finals. This time around, they faced Cleveland for the first time in franchise history in the playoffs. As for Atlanta and Trae Young, they did fight back from down 17. They did force overtime, but they did lose in the play-in again.
Not making the playoffs is a failure for me. No matter who's out there, you know what I'm saying? No matter how much adversity with injuries we've had to face, I still feel like we've had a good enough group to make the playoffs. Nobody looks at us as a title contender and things like that. Because people know how much I really care about winning, and if you really, really know me, that's all I care about. And for me, I feel like we could have made the playoffs, so it's a failure to me.
In terms of the Eastern Conference Series prices, it's not nearly as spread out as it is in the West. Very, very top-heavy. Cavaliers and Celtics,
Plus
significant
1,
favorites according to ESPN Analytics. Chances about 90% to advance. Closest series of the bunch, as you might guess, the 4-5. Pacers and Bucks with Indiana slightly favored.
Difficult in the playoffs because they set up very well in the bracket right now. They don't have to face Denver early. You know what I mean? So they set up very well.
Yep. In the early game, the Heat regrouped after losing an early lead. They beat the
Hold on, the who?
The Heat.
The who?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want I just want you.
Yeah.
I want you to keep that same energy you had when you and ISO Joe was on here talking about we was finna lose. Okay, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
The Heat
My bad.
regrouped. They beat the Hawks in overtime, 123 to 114. Tyler Hero was on one again. 30 points, sank 2 big threes in overtime. Let me get this. He was, he scored 30. I think he scored 38 the first game when they beat Chicago. He backed it up with another 30-point game. He got 20 points from Andrew Wiggins. He got 17 and 11 from Bam. He got 12 points from Highsmith off the bench. So, and they got 16 from Davion Mitchell, who played 40 minutes, did a great job. Trae Young did have 29 points, 11 assists, but it took him.
You hear me? I'm gonna be that courtside. Tyler Hero, thank you.
Tyler Hero.
For everybody that didn't believe in us. Now, I told people earlier, and they probably gonna laugh at me again and say, oh, I'm a casual fan. I don't even watch basketball. But when we come out the East, I want everybody to remember, I'm going to keep the same energy, keep the same energy.
You must be on an airplane. Okay? That's the only way y'all coming out the East on the plane.
Okay.
Y'all not finna be
listen,
the East to come up out the East.
Hold on. We got the number 1 seed, right? We got the number 1 seed, right? We got the Cavs.
Y'all playing the number 1 seed. Y'all ain't got the number 1 seed. Y'all is number 8. Okay.
No, I know we ain't got number 1 seed. I'm saying we playing number 1 seed. And so what's going? Hey, I got a question for you, Mitch, and for the chat too. What's going to happen? And don't try to say it was a surprise. Okay. Don't try to say it was an upset. What's going to happen when he eliminate the Cavs in 7 games?
We got to say that. No, we can't say that. If they.
I got a question for you, Mitch, and for the chat too. What's going to happen? And don't try to say it was a surprise. Okay. Don't try to say it was an upset. What's going to happen when he eliminate the Cavs in 7 games?
We got to say that. No, we can't say that. If they upset the Cavs, then we got to give them some props.
Okay? Right.
Whoa. Time out. It's not going to be upset. Right. It's not going to be upset. Because listen, before the playoffs started, before the play-in started, I said once the Heat made it,
but that is that's the upset. That's the upset, Ocho. If the Miami Heat beat Cleveland, that's an upset. Come on.
Listen, I respect brother Donovan Mitchell. I respect Garland. I respect them boys like that, but it's not going to be an upset. I told.
This game you're not ready for
it. Because why you talking about brother Donovan Mitchell? Like he one of them guys off of that be on the street selling the bean pies and stuff. Like what?
I told you what was gonna happen before it happened, so it's not an upset.
You got you. All right.
Well, we about to find
you got something to say?
Nah, Davion Mitchell played really well. He grew up near my hometown. He's from Liberty County.
Oh.
Fort Stewart, the Army base, is close by. But he played really well. He played outstanding defense. He shot the 3-ball well. He's 4-9 from the 3. Again, the number 2 pick in the draft, how you say his name? Richard?
For the Hawks? Oh man,
he had 3 points. He had 3 points. Richey. He had 3 points, and he played 16 minutes. So that tells me that Snyder was like, bro, I see you ain't got it tonight. Let me get you on the bench. Because George Niang played 26 minutes. Yep. Karis LeVert, 37 minutes. Terrence Mann, 25 minutes.
Cigar, bro.
So, and the other guy played 15 minutes. So, and they had 6 points between them. So that lets me know that Snyder knew early on that they didn't have it, and he tried to get some guys in there that could give him some production. So that's why you see your bench players play way more than your starters. They only play 16 minutes, and this is a 53-minute game. So when you look at it, they did not play a lot.
No, they didn't play a lot.
But what do you like about what is it about the Heat that they find a way? They always do.
They tough.
Heat culture.
Find ways to summons up.
Heat culture.
They
Get a
tough.
win.
They tough because they jumped out on Atlanta playing great team defense.
Heat culture.
And you know Tyler Hero. I mean, he's tough. You know, he got a little frame on him, but he doesn't take any smack. And when you got Mitchell at the point guard, and you got those guys playing hard, Bama and Bio, and you got Pat Riley in that locker room, as well as Spoelstra, they demand you to play on the defensive end. And if we're gonna lose it all. We're gonna put it all out there, and they do that every night.
Heat culture.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
You want to know what's special about the Heat?
What's special about them, Ocho?
Heat culture.
We talk about hard-nosed basketball,
Yeah.
It ain't pretty. We're gonna put our hard hat on. We're gonna put our Timbs on. We're gonna put on our utility belt. Ain't nobody out there flashy. We ain't got no super duper superstars. You know, we got Bam, we got Tyler, we got a good supporting cast. And we're gonna go out there and play basketball on both ends of the court.
Talk to him, Chad.
On both ends. And that's what you're gonna get. Night in and night out.
Yeah.
Now when we go to Cleveland,
yep.
And we give Cleveland that belt the ass.
Come on, BTA.
Come to Miami.
Yeah.
Get that belt the ass again.
Yeah.
And then everybody gonna be like, oh, I can't believe it happened. Why can't you believe it? It's what we've always done.
Why?
I know we lost Jimmy Butler. I know we lost Jimmy Butler, but the team morale is still there. Mitchell picks up for what we lost in Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero is picking up with 32 30-point games back to back. Bam.
Okay.
And everybody else gonna fit in where they fit in, and we're gonna make it happen. Anybody in the chat that's laughing or saying, I don't know what I'm talking about, oh, you don't know basketball, bet me. Bet me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
Because the backcourt is sensational with Garland and Mitchell. You got the two bigs, Evan Mobley, who's a defensive player of the year candidate. You got another rim protector, guy can defend, Jared Allen. Jared Allen is a guy you don't have to run plays for. You can run, he a lob threat, and he gonna get it off the rim. Hey, bro, you want 12 points? Hey, roll to the rim and get it off the rim and dunk it back home. That's your offense. That's the plays we run for you. Evan Mobley, we know what he is. He's a tremendous defender, and he can go get you 20 points, double-digit rebounds. Those two backcourts, that's what the Cavaliers are. Yes. That backcourt. That backcourt. They made the trade for DeAndre Hunter. They got Ty Jerome. They got guys that can punish you when you try to help off on Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland.
They are a pretty solid team. If you look at them in the East, their makeup is kind of similar to OKC with the bigs.
They play two bigs, led by their backcourt,
but they don't shoot it outside, but they do pack the paint. And they play their bigs. They make you play their size, and so they're going to be big over Miami. So Miami really got to gut it out.
Khalil Ware and Bam, sir.
Yeah, you're right about that. So that's going to be a very interesting matchup. When Luka was honored by Dallas with a tribute.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space?
God dang it, we ain't scared. Damot. Talking about to play their bigs like we don't have Bam and Khalil. Stop playing. Okay, all right. Well, glad I know it works. Really happy about it. Big things to come in the future. Big things to come in the future.